Hi, for today's herb we have sweet basil. The gender of this plant is masculine, the element is fire, and the planet is Mars. In old times, sweet basil was associated with the basilisks, which explains why now it is associated with such creatures as salamanders and dragons. The basilisk was a mythological reptile which had two fatal weapons: its breath or a look from its evil eyes. As a consequence of this association, the plant became associated with scorpions. It is also believed that Solomon used sweet basil to asperge his temple, among many other herbs. In the Master Book of Herbalism, we find that basil should be added to the water used in scrubbing the floors, walls, and in any cleansing of the home previous to the unpacking and getting settled. An often used part of a house and home blessing is a planting ceremony. Basil is a herb to plant, for it will bring protection and good fortune to those who live within. Basil is also associated with rituals of initiation. You can use this herb at Candlemas, observed as a time of renewal. It's one of the best herbs to use when preparing for initiation. It is also used for any ceremonial purification. It can be used in bath workings as one bathes the body in preparation before receiving a sacrament. It can be burned as an offering, taken as a drink, or prepared in food. Basil can be used to invoke salamanders, the elemental creatures of fire. Dried basil can be burned on charcoal as an incense. You can also drink basil tea that is prepared to meditate upon dragons or salamanders. Basil is used in workings regarding courage and strength. It also helps to move forward in a positive manner. Basil can be used to provide fortitude either when facing mundane danger or when pursuing transformation in the visionary and psychic realms. Basil can protect from fears one encounters when moving along a spiritual path and may be used to bring protection for our families as well. Basil leaves can be used for love, protection, or to attract wealth. Burned as an incense with rose petals, basil helps to restore peace in a relationship. It can also help to restore the vitality of your aura. Added to a herbal amulet, it is sacred to overcome obstacles to prosperity. The scent of fresh basil causes sympathy between two people, and this is why it is used to soothe tempers between lovers. It can be added to love incense and sachets, and the fresh leaves are rubbed against the skin as a love perfume. In Eastern Europe, it was once thought that a young man would love any woman from whose hand he accepted a sprig of basil. Basil can also be used in love divination. Place 2 fresh basil leaves upon a live coal. If they lie where you put them and burn quickly to ashes, the marriage or relationship will be harmonious. If there is crackling, the life of the two will be disturbed by fights. If the leaves fly apart with fierce crackling, the relationship is undesirable. To bring wealth, you can carry basil into your pocket. It can also be used to attract customers to a place of business. Basil can also ensure fidelity in a relationship. If you sprinkle basil powder on your body while she or he is asleep. Basil is also used in vanishing workings. It can also be used for home protection by placing small amounts of basil in each room. I've read in a book that the witches used to drink basil juice before flying off into the air, and that made me almost laugh. I guess you can use it in astral projection workings. And if you are new to this craft, there is no such a thing as flying physically, not even if you have the most expensive broomstick. But you can, however, travel into the astral realms with your astral body. Basil given as a gift brings good luck to a new home. Fresh basil herbs can be bundled up in a spell bag to enhance an aura of love around you. Basil can also be used in many protection workings. It is commonly used as an oil to anoint the thresholds of the home to keep negative energies away. It can also be burned to banish energy from a space and prevent malevolent spirits from settling into the home. You can also crush fresh leaves and spread them on the floor to dispel negative energies after an argument. Once the energy in the home feels lighter, sweep up the leaves and toss them out the back door. Basil can also be used to clear away mental fog, improve focus, decrease feelings of anxiety and sadness, and release pent-up anger. It can also be used to ease grief and to help brighten the mind. I do hope you learned something new from this video. Basil is a wonderful herb to have and use in your practice, and I'm sure many of you already have it in the kitchen. If you would like to support this channel, you can also check my Etsy shop where you can find anointing oils and candles. You can like this video so that more people can see it. Subscribe for more witchcraft content. If you have any video ideas, please let me know in the comments down below, and see you in my next one.